Hey Vikes, I'm Erin and you're watching SVTV.
We are making stories by teens, for teens. Creating a platform, finding character, and giving others a voice. This is SVTV.
Today is National Donor Day. Let's go meet someone who has donated.
February 14th is National Donor Day. We caught up with a Seaman alumni to hear about their story about their donation.
I had an aunt that we found out in August that was having kidney issues, and it was actually in kidney failure that was put in on the donor list. And they were asking for people to see if they could find a donor.
He went on to explain why someone would need a kidney.
When they are having symptoms or trouble, the doctor says that or feels that they need to have having kidney issues or renal failure, and then they are put on a transplant list.
He said during his recovery process, he spent most of his time at home with family.
The recovery process was a very painful surgery. They said it would be, and the recovery was just being at home, and it was just taking it easy. I mean, it's an abdominal type of a surgery, which a lot of your muscles that they have to go through to get to the kidney to take it out.
He went on to quote that being a donor he would recommend.
No, that is needing a kidney. You can be an altruive donor, which means you donate to someone you don't know. You're just like donating blood. You don't want to do this, but the process is very involved. It's having a lot of tests, a lot of exams you have to have. A lot of blood draw work to make sure that you match up and your health has got to be pretty tip-top shape.
Thanks, Landon. Now let's go meet up with your Snowball Candidates.
My friends and family would probably think that someone stole my Mexican food and then I ended up killing them.
Probably like embezzlement or something.
I would think my friends and family would think I committed arson because like my hair's red and with redheads there's a fire temper.
Mine would be kidnapping my little brother Max and
probably be arrested for the PS4 chats being leaked. Probably.
Arson. Murder, because last year SVTV did a segment on I forgot what show it was, but they like interviewed me about it, and I basically told SVTV that I could get away with murder. So
Tax fraud.
Vehicular manslaughter. I just can't drive, so I feel like it would be on accident.
Mine would definitely be stalking. It'd be like Odell Beckham or something.
I'd probably say Riley Cine because then that'd mean I can play the guitar.
I'd be Kyle, so I could be absolutely cracked at Fortnite.
Micah Kovacheski, to be 6 foot tall.
I would be Riley Cine because that man is so musically inclined and he's literally going to Berkeley.
mine would be Riley Cine because just the way he plays the guitar, it's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, no, I would absolutely be Riley Cine. That man is so musically inclined. Or Sean, just so I can experience my life with Hoffs for the day.
I'd be Micah Kovacheski because if I missed a 3-point shot, I would still be on the boys basketball team.
I would also be Kyle so I could be TikTok famous.
Probably Riley because he's so gifted at any instrument he plays. Definitely Riley Cine.
I would invest money, and I'd probably also go to I'd travel the world two times over.
I'm paying for college with that.
The first thing I would do would be rebuild my house and then buy each of my friends something that they wanted.
Invest it.
First, I would pay off all my family's car payments and house payments and everything. Then I'd buy a lot of land and build a house and buy a lot of 4-wheelers so I can drive them around.
I would definitely pay off my parents' houses and pay their bills and stuff like that. And then I'd invest and save and probably use the leftover money to travel backpack across Europe or something.
I gotta either go for Oh, buy a nice car first of all, probably like a Corvette or something. Come on, and then invest the rest in like Dogecoin or something.
Move to Hawaii and start a company.
Would be like probably the same thing. Yeah, I would definitely like buy my mom a house and like just put away money for school and like my siblings and stuff.
All right, so I would buy a Nintendo Switch for every single member of the Seaman High School marching band, and like on a random day during school with like an unsuspecting Mr. Staley, we would all have a giant Mario Kart tournament, like all like the 200 of us.
Criminal Minds, Derek Morgan and Garcia.
Mordecai and Margaret from Regular Show.
Mine is definitely The Notebook with Ryan Gosling and Julia McAdams.
Mine would be Candace and Jeremy from Phineas and Ferb.
Jess and Rory from Gilmore Girls. Favorite is anything from The Bachelor. Anyone, all of it. Love them all.
You know who else is cute together?
Who?
You and Micah.
Yo.
Caroline and Klaus from the Vampire Diaries and the originals.
Sir and Mrs. Riley.
Mine would be Monica and Chandler from Friends.
Friends. I had to look it up.
What does a nosy pepper do, you may ask? Gets jalapeno business.
How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it.
Hey, Micah. No, hey, Allie.
Yes, Micah.
What did Batman say to Robin before they got in the car?
I have no idea.
Get in the car.
Oh, wow.
Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast.
Hey, Sean.
What?
Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Why?
Because 7, 8, 9.
All know that 6 is afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. But why did 7 eat 9? 7 eat 9. Because you're supposed to eat 3 squared meals a day. Why wouldn't the bicycle stand up on its own? It was too tired.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
No one.
Hey, Jordan. What's the best thing about Switzerland?
What?
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
Ladies first.
Okay. I am Allie Reed. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Can a kangaroo jump higher than the Empire State Building?
No.
Of course it can. The Empire State Building can't jump.
My favorite high school memory is when prom got canceled. Me and my friends made our own prom.
This last football season, beating Hayden on our senior night.
My favorite high school memory was the gas leak last year, and we were all in bank, and we had to evacuate, and then we all just stayed on the track, freezing, while everyone was inside under the stadium.
Last year, or the year before, when I was playing Clash of Clans during broadcast, and Dee took my phone, and he started playing it on his phone, so I took his phone.
My favorite high school memory is probably Battle of the Bands 2020, where I'd sat down, playing truck, taking the dub.
My favorite memory is also probably from the bank. It was probably that time when literally we got the entire class to fit into one cubicle. That was like 10 people. Like,
And Hoffs.
And my dad.
It would probably be like freshman year when we TP'd the basketball coaches' houses.
I would have to say any of our back-to-school dances were so fun.
Trip to Florida that we made in baseball. But if I had one memory from that trip, it would be Grant Smith walking out onto the beach in a Speedo that said USA on the back, and Bushnell sitting out in his lawn chair chanting USA over and over during our spike ball game.
Drop it on my car.
In my head, I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, "Marry me, Juliet. You never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all."
Моя была веществом, я говорю нет, а я
Reggie, can I get an hour?
I'm gonna bring your best friend to Michael Jackson, I'ma beat it. Game undefeated. She look good in that bikini, but the winter time, my favorite season. She gon' drop it in reverse. I merely rock it in reverse.
Voting polls are live, so go vote. The Writing Center is actively looking for new consultants to join their team. Check Schoology for more information. Now for your sports news. Anyone interested in competing in track and field this spring should attend the meeting in the East Commons at 1:15. All potential baseball players should attend the meeting in the West Commons during CLP. Group A students, you will meet on Monday. If you're interested in trying out for the SHS cheer program, fill out the form. Check Schoology for more information. Tomorrow's theme for Snowball is holiday. Let's go over to the weather with Zoey.
Good afternoon, Vikings. All these cold temperatures are starting to finally move out of the area, and we are going to start seeing a bit of a warm-up. Today is going to be one of our examples of our temperatures warming up, with our temperatures being up in the mid-20s, higher than we have been this past week. For your SVTV 7-day forecast, we are going to slowly warm up before we drastically get up into the 60s, then we drop back down to the 50s before we'll level out into the 40s. Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Zoe. That's all for today, Vikes. Have a great rest of your day.